Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your February love reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with you in this beautiful month of love. Best messages coming out. I'm going to move this over a little bit. We're going to see what your energy is and what their energy is. Let's see what's going on in the situation with your person. This message is coming through. You and your person. Coming out as the Emperor over here. It feels like it's your energy. But you could also say, you know what, I am dealing with an older gentleman or an older woman for some of you. But it does feel like no matter what's going on within this connection, it's very practical. I feel like there's a very practical place between you and this person. Okay, so this is where you're feeling like you are complete at this time, arriving at this maybe new place. Maybe you're traveling to see each other. Maybe you are traveling with each other. Okay, as you have the world. Okay, so very nice. It feels like it was kind of a slow moving situation, that it has kind of refreshed itself. There could be new adventures, new opportunities. But it does feel like this whole scenario is kind of like blindly moving into something with a lot of adventure, a lot of fun, a lot of joy. Very nice. It just feel like it was one of those situations that was slow and steady to get to the place that you want to be at with this person right now. Right, there could have been. Okay, so let's see how they are seeing you in this relationship. Because it looks like no matter what, they want to run toward you with blind faith. Really feeling like you complete them, and that this is pretty much a completed. I feel like it's on both, both sides. So let's see how they're viewing you. Ooh, for some of you, it's definitely new love, and there's a lot of chemistry. Nice. Really like that. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is a new love. You feel like, you know what, there is enough passion to keep, and chemistry to keep this relationship going, right? So even though it was slow, it was a slow come around, it feels like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and make that leap of faith, excuse me, to continue this situation. Oh, so let's see how this is going to work out. Show us how this is going to work out for them, please. Kind of seeing what's coming up. How is this going to work out for February with this new love, soulmate connection. So as we are soulmates, we will dive deeper into the situation, right? We do have this spiritual maturity where we are on the same path. So they do see you as being on the same spiritual path as them, whether they have said that or not. But they do believe that you are soulmates, and they do, feel this, because they feel this overall connection. That's what that chemistry is coming through. So they do feel like they have a lot of emotional freedom when it comes to you. And emotional freedom is a very important thing when it comes to relationships, because that means that if I need to cry, I can cry on your shoulder and not have to feel like, I'm weak, or you're going to see me as weak, right? So I can express my emotions, no matter what that emotion is, and knowing that you're paying attention and that, you know what, everything's okay, right? Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, so a couple cards over here. It's very comfortable. They feel very comfortable with you. Yeah, they do feel like as they're paying attention to this relationship, they're working hard. There's a lot of passion over here with the Eight of Pentacles. I have the Eight of Pentacles over here, which is showing that passion. I have a lot of passion. I did feel like there was a little inner conflict at first of the way that they were feeling, or that they felt maybe from you or from themselves. Maybe somebody else was against this relationship at one time. I don't know, guys, because we have the Five of Swords, or Five of Wands, excuse me. So we have the Five of Wands over here. Yeah. Which almost feels like they were afraid of some kind of detachment. They were afraid of somebody else's thoughts and feelings, or afraid that you weren't going to feel the same way they were feeling about the situation. So they were fearful that yeah, that's exactly it. They were fearful that you weren't going to feel the same way that they were feeling. That passion, that chemistry. But it's almost like they know now, and they really have this trust now. They do feel like they trust their intuition. They trust their inner feelings. And they do feel like this is, a spiritually divine place within this relationship. You have the spiritual maturity with the soulmates, and we have the high priestess. So they do right now feel like this is where they're supposed to be. They can clearly see that, what, this is it. This is where I think we should be together. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, they really do feel you guys should be together. They see you as the Queen of Cups. Huh. They see you as calm and stable, but it's kind of crazy because they also see you as this emperor too. And I do feel like you are that emperor, that you are sitting up there saying, you know what, but this is fine though, because this is practical. This makes sense, right? I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. And like I said, maybe you also see them as the emperor. Maybe you see them as protective, practical, making sense, right? Putting their power where their power is supposed to be. But they're seeing you as very calm and very comforting, very healing, very intuitive as themselves. They do see themselves as intuitive. You guys could be dealing with a water sign as well. But they do see you as, you know what, you're just that's that spiritual maturity though. I see you as just as intuitive as myself. I do feel this power between the two of us that we can both make clear decisions, logical, clear-minded decisions together. A lot of emotional strength there. Yeah. Loving that. Very beautiful, guys. So let's get an overall card for the situation. The abundance card. Wow. And this is on its way to a big love. Big love. So for Valentine's Day, I wouldn't, they may be showering you with gifts, right? I'm not going to say that for everybody, but they could. There is a huge possibility they could be showering you with chocolates and flowers and dates and, right, all these things. Or you may be showering them, right? Or maybe you're showering each other. But how beautiful is that? Because I do see the abundance of love. There's a lot of love to give and a lot of love to put out. And there's just this that makes a beautiful connection. A beautiful, beautiful connection. Okay. And this card here with the abundance is 1. So you can pretty much just see this as being the Ace of Cups. I'm just so in love with this situation, right? As the abundance of love just comes pouring into my cup. Awesome. You see, she's pouring it in to the river. So it's just the same as the Ace of Cups. How beautiful. As my cup runneth over. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.